Hi friends, welcome back. And today we're on part 3 of model skeletons. Now here we take a look at the bones, the skeletons of public figures to help crack and crumble these illusions they've cast upon us and lift the veil and the scales from our eyes. Please do not shade to anyone anywhere for any reason. We do not know these people, therefore we definitely do not hate them. Okay, let's knock this out. All right, this is Ashley Graham. Okay, very beautiful, but right away we can see that extremely squared skull with the deep set eyes. In this picture, we can see the skull is sloping backwards. Okay, it's a strong, large skull. Now, if you want to learn the male and female skeletal structure, please go back to some of my other videos where I go over the skeleton. Okay, I used to go over it in every video, but I have stopped. Now, there are many photos of her with markings all over her back. She gets these crazy massages, and I don't know, it might feel good, but those look like pepperonis. But she's got a stick straight spine, okay, with really squared off shoulders. Wow, this picture speaks volumes. That is a stick straight spine. And although she is a curvy person, the shoulders are still wider than the hips. She's still liney, despite having curves going this way. The bone structure going vertical is liney. Again here, and we can begin to see she's got that toy soldier gait. She's got some spacing, that long straight arm, broad shoulders, straight spine. Here she was when she was pregnant. Really long humerus bone, squared skull. Again, here we can see that strong skull with the deep set eyes, more piercing gaze. The hands are a bit larger, the long humerus bone. Okay, and here we can see the coat hanger across the chest with the clavicle bones and the long straight arms and squared skull, thick tendons in the neck. Well, she looks very pretty here on the cover of Sports Illustrated, but she's got the high set belly button and the long straight arms and blocking it like it's hot with that more piercing gaze. Another Sports Illustrated cover, and she looks lovely. She looks more, this this is where it gets tricky when people have a little bit more weight on them, but that's why we need to learn the bone structure, because bones don't lie. Now here she's attempting to do the crisscross applesauce, but it's still the knees punching forward gait because the knees are together. High set belly button, again, blocking it like it's hot. Toy soldier gait. The wider neck with that angled jawline. Here we can really see that toy soldier gait with plenty of spacing between the two walking sticks. Wait, is that even her? Google, I don't know, guys, but whoever this is, same story. Here with that strong skull. Now she looks like she could be Eva Mendez's cousin, doesn't she? With plenty of spacing between the two walking sticks. I always catch these ladies standing like that. Here she is going up the stairs, and it's knees punching forward, okay? I have to open my legs wide to ascend and descend these stairs, okay? Because I am a woman. But I love pink and green together for the holidays. It just is so fun to me. I like that. But that squared jaw, she's got the high cheekbones, larger ears, deep set eyes. Toy soldier gait. And again here. Now here she is looking very beautiful, but she is blocking it like it's hot, long straight arm. And this is what I was talking about in my last video. She's over exaggerating the crisscross applesauce inline footfall. The foot is going way past the back foot, okay, and the knees are together. It is not how I walk. So we've got to learn the bones, because this can get tricky when they are more filled out. Now let's take a look at dear Giselle, okay? And look at the necktie area, the thick tendon. There, in my opinion, may have been a little work done on the apple that came from Eve, but she's got the squared skull, deep set eyes. Here we can see she's incredibly liney, large skull with the angular jaw, long humerus bone, long arm in general. Now, I told you guys before, I used to be a brand manager at Victoria's Secret, and I worked with the marketing and stuff. So I was always looking at their pictures, and I was just never a fan of her. I didn't understand why she was more prominent in the marketing than even Adriana Lima and Miranda Kerr at the time. And I just found it so strange, but I know everyone has their own taste and opinion. Now we can really see how liney she is with the long arms, high set belly button, no subcutaneous fat whatsoever. The over exaggeration of the crisscross applesauce and the knees are together. Ladies, please try this. The straight clavicle bones and the necktie area, deep set eyes, large skull. Wow, look at that stick straight spine. Here walking with her daughter, and they both have the same toy soldier gait with the high set belly button, long arm. Whew, so sad, guys. Again, here we can see the stick straight spine, and although she's trying to push her legs together, it's the toy soldier gait still. That, I mean, seeing that build, you would think that she would just be wearing shorts at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Long humerus bone. Here she is again with the toy soldier gait. She is so liney. Her arms, she's in excellent shape. Squared skull. And again, we can see that pronounced trachea area. And that total toy soldier gait. She is liney. The thick, long, pronounced clavicle bones, okay? Even though they're not totally straight across, at least in this picture, they are long and pronounced, okay? They are still very much matching the rest of the skeleton with those long straight arms. So with the time all is revealed, nature wins. We are beginning to see it more clearly now with the larger, I don't want to say the word, and that large skull, deep set eyes with that freaking piercing gaze. So ladies, you are beautiful the way you are, okay? So all we need to aim for is to be healthy and to love ourselves. And if we love ourselves, we will be healthy. So anyways, just remember, you don't need to believe me because I'm just a silly lady on the internet that says, bones don't lie. People do. Bye.